Sorry, I did it again, messed with the camera. Hello everyone, it's June here, and if you can remember who I am, you may be subscribed to my channel. How are you all? I haven't made a video in ages. I mean, it's over a month, and so I'm really sorry about that. Couldn't be helped. I've just been, you know, the usual, busy, crazy, working and doing loads of other stuff, and just generally not being able to film. So here I am anyway. I'm still alive, and I am going to do my June favourites, although it's kind of a bit mad because it's now past the middle of July. But anyhow, I'm going to do it anyway. So yeah, let's just go ahead and just do the favourites. For skin care, two things I will mention. Let's see if I can find them both. Yeah, here we are. I've been using the Philosophy Keep the Peace products now for a couple of months, and they were great. Initially my skin was extremely dry, and they really were brilliant products because they, you know, brought my skin back around from its dehydrated state. And I'm still using those products at night time. But I did discover these because I found that they were maybe a little bit too oily for, or too moisturising for use during the day, because even though we've had probably the most rubbish summer in living memory, it has been warm and humid and not the best sort of weather for having, you know, your makeup stay on your face. It's been falling off my face quite a bit. So I wanted to get something a little bit less moisturising for daytime, because my skin's just basically never happy. So I got these from Origins, and they're Dr. Andrew Weil for Origins, and this is the Mega Mushroom Skin Relief Advanced Face Serum. And this bottle is almost empty now, actually. I'm doing really well with this one. Yeah, this is really nice. It smells really strange. It's got that sort of dirty socks kind of smell. It's the only way I can describe it, which only lasts for a couple of seconds when you put it on, but ooh, it's got a very strange whiff altogether. But it's great stuff. Very, very calming, very soothing, and really sort of gives your skin a lovely surface texture without being too oily or greasy. And to go with that, I got the Mega Mushroom Skin Relief Eye Serum. And I don't know if you can see that that bottle is almost empty now as well. So I've really been very, very virtuous using these all month. And I'm still using them, and I will actually use them up. So I'm going to have empties. Yay! So that's those. They are cool. For primer, I mainly use this one again, and this is again almost empty. It is the Korres Vitamin E Face Primer. It comes in a tube like so, and there's 30 ml of product. And it's kind of getting squeezed out now. It's really nice. It's silicone free, so for me that means basically I'm less likely to develop a serious oil slick face during the day. Silicone just sits on the surface of my skin and just lifts off my T-zone along with any makeup that's there, basically. So this one is great. Beautiful kind of citrusy smell to it. I've mentioned this lots of times before. It's great stuff. So I am actually at the moment using a different primer because I've found one that's even better for oil control than this. But yeah, this is pretty good. So that was June's primer. Onto face, like foundation and whatnot. I had two things I kind of fell in love with this month, or in last month. One was the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturiser, and this is in the shade Finland. It's quite nice. It is kind of yellowy, but that doesn't seem to really make any difference. It seems to match my skin pretty well. Very luminous, quite dewy finish, nice coverage, just easy and quick and nice. A really cool kind of Saturday morning face, you know, just throw it on and I'm bringing my son to his horse riding lessons, and I don't feel like a complete freak. I can sort of say, right, well, I've got something on my face. But it's dead simple to use and it's really cool. And you get 50 mils of product in this tube. Now again, I mean, I'm really making my way through this quite quickly because I'm using it a few times a week at the moment, and I really love it. Yeah, love that. It's great stuff. The other thing I purchased last month, and initially I was quite sort of dismayed when I opened it up, the Kevin O'Quan Sensual Skin Enhancer. It comes in this tiny little tub, but do not be deceived, because this is, I'm sure it must be, you know, 99.9% pigment. It is a really, really, really concentrated product. It's the shade SX04. Now, it is rather on the yellow side for me. So, as it was described on the website I bought it from, they pitched it as a kind of an NW18 sort of shade, which I thought would be absolutely perfect for me. I don't know if that's neutral. They describe it as neutral. To me, it is pretty yellow. I'll just put it on. I don't know if you can see that, but it's quite yellowy on me, you know. So I was horrified and thought, oh shite, I'm never going to be able to use this. So I had a sample of a much more pinky toned shade in this, which my very good friend Camille sent. Sorry, I can't speak today. Camille sent me. And I was mixing the two together and trying to get a decent shade, like you can see there again. See, yellowness. That was okay. Yeah, that was working. But you've got to mix this down with something. Like you have to combine this with the foundation to make it wearable, unless you're going to use it as a concealer. But if you didn't mix this with foundation, your face will definitely look like a bowl of porridge or something. It will just look ridiculous. It's so concentrated. So I had a brainwave, and I had the idea of mixing it with my Super Plus BB cream, the Skin 79 BB cream, because it's got like a very pinky, greyish pinky tone. There it is there. So what I've been doing is mixing the two together, like so. And it really tones down the yellow in it, and it's really good. So this is toning down the yellowness in this, and this is adding a little bit more coverage to this. So the two together, absolute genius. I'm amazed. I'm really delighted. So the two work really well together, and I've been really most days wearing that combination, and so yeah, it's really been a very cool discovery of mine this month, or for June I should say. Okay, God, this is taking ages. I'm sorry guys, I'm so slow today. Something else then, oh yeah, eye primer. You have got to try this eye primer. This is Lime Crime Candy Eyed eyeshadow helper, and I've mentioned this before. I've had this for months. I've been using it for ages, and like you can see, I've used loads of it, but there's still loads left. There's tons of product in this. This will last you probably about 12 months, I'd say. So if you're impatient and don't like sticking with the same thing for ages, this might be the best thing for you to buy, because it will last you for the rest of your life. It's incredible stuff. You only need a tiny bit. It's really, it locks your eyeshadow down completely. Your eyeshadow will not move. I can put on eyeshadow and often I'll forget to take off my makeup before I start working out, and I will work out for an hour solid, sweating, and my eyeshadow is exactly the way I put it on when I'm finished. It's incredible stuff. So I can't recommend this highly enough. It's the best eyeshadow primer I've ever tried, and I love it. Okay, moving on to the eyes. A few different things. I will mention once more because I'm extremely loyal to this product and I really love it. And it is the Blink Eyebrow Mousse, and the writings come off the tube. There it is there. Blink Eyebrow Mousse. And the one I use is Light Brunette, and it's just a great product. I think Josh Collier spoke about this as well, and he's the only other person I've ever heard mentioning it. But it just comes with the brush like that, like a mascara brush. Totally bulletproof eyebrows. You will have completely sealed in eyebrows with this. There's no movement, no budging, no running, no fading. Totally waterproof until you take it off. So if you're looking for a good brow product, please try this. It's amazing. If you hear any shouting in the background, it's my kids. They're downstairs and I haven't told them I'm up here because otherwise they'll just be all over me. Okay, so eyeshadows then. A few eyeshadows I've picked up this in June, which I really loved. 2 MAC eyeshadows from the Heavenly Creature collection. I've got one more of these, and but these are the 2 I really like. This one here is called Universal Appeal, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love it because it's kind of it's got a purple and it's got a brown, but it's also got this really nice kind of gold colour. So it gives you this really nice duochrome. It's like an aubergine with a kind of gold shimmer, and it's really pretty. And it's a nicely pigmented eyeshadow as well. So I didn't have any mineralized eyeshadows until I bought these 2, and I really like them. This one here is my favourite probably. This is called Earthly, and it sort of looks, it's very neutral and possibly slightly boring, kind of a neutral taupey brown colour, but it's really gorgeous on the eyes. The colours are not showing up very well on camera. They're actually quite different when you look at them in reality, but that's a beautiful kind of much more neutral colour. It's a very neutral, it's lovely on the eyelids. It's really pretty, so I love that. Other eyeshadows I bought this month that I really like. This one here from the Métier de Beauté. I have never owned anything by them before, and I got a couple of eyeshadows in June from the Métier de Beauté, and I splashed out slightly last month. When do I not? Anyway, there's nothing different about that, but anyway I did. This is in the shade Canvas, and Canvas is really nice. It's just a lovely sort of a sandy colour, and it's quite flesh toned, and just a really nice, it's just a nice base colour, and it's got a little bit of slight little shimmer to it, very slight satin finish, very pretty, love it. A few more here that I bought as well. I caught Burberry disease in June. In May, I think, was it May, late May, I contracted this illness, and I have been sort of stalking the website, looking, going, oh my god, I love those eyeshadows, and I did buy a few of them, and I'm toying with the idea of doing a haul video, but you can let me know if you want to see a haul video. It would be huge. That's the only thing, is that it will be obscenely large. And might take about 4 days to actually watch, because it's so long since I did one, so I don't know. Anyway, these are the 3 that I particularly like at the moment anyway, and used a lot in June. This one here is called Chestnut. It's really nice. It's a gorgeous warm brown, and it's just a beautiful colour. I really like that. Very, very subtle and soft and nice and warm. It'll be very, very nice in the autumn, I imagine, but I've been wearing this kind of eyeshadow a lot. Bronzy brown sort of looks. This one here, Pale Barley, which everybody's probably seen at this stage. It's astonishingly gorgeous, and it's just a really nice goldeny coloured eyeshadow. You can see I'm sort of making my way, making a dent in it already. It's just a lovely gold. Just a really nice goldy colour. There it is there. Really gorgeous. I just love that on its own or with other colours. And this one here is called Trench, and this is just a nice pale colour, lovely for your lid or as a highlight, and it's very soft. These are seriously blendable, seriously gorgeous eyeshadows, guys. You know, I would be definitely very much less likely to even bother going to a Chanel or Dior counter anymore, because a lot of what I've purchased from them in the last while has been a little bit disappointing in terms of eyeshadows. And there are other companies out there that are making gorgeous high-end products at the moment. And if you're into splashing out every so often, I would go in this direction, you know, rather than more traditional sort of high-end brands, because I think they have lost their way a little bit. Okay, one more eyeshadow duo here, which I have. I am rambling away today like a lunatic. This was sent to me by Deb, so thanks a million, Deb, for sending me some really cool stuff recently. This is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Duo Eyeshadow in Berry Minerals. I have a horrible feeling this might be discontinued, but I don't know, because this is not available in Ireland anyway, so I never would have been able to get my hands on these. But they're really, it's a really gorgeous duo. They're just really nice, soft colours. You can see them there. It's a lovely berry colour, kind of a rosy brown, rosish, rosy berry brown colour, and a nice, very pale pink. So they're really very, very nice eyeshadows. So they're cool and totally matte. Let's see, mascara, I seem to have, oh yeah, I have two small little guys that I used up this in June. So I held on to the empties just to show you. This one is a number 7, and it's a really great mascara. It's called Exceptional Definition, and it's really good. I've never used number 7 mascaras before, really, but this is really good. I got a full size of this actually today. It's amazing. It's really, when it says definition, that's exactly what it gives you. It's not very volumizing mascara, but it separates each lash, coats each lash really, really cleanly, and it's beautiful, beautiful mascara. Really cool for your bottom lashes, I would think. If you like a more volumizing mascara on top, this would be cool for your lower lashes, because of the defining properties of it. And it's got a nice little rubbery brush, so yeah, very, very nice. I like it. The other one I used up as well was the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mascara. I think this might be my favourite mascara ever. It's just incredible. It's amazing. It does everything. I just love it. I just love it. I know I probably said the same thing about the Phenomenize, the Givenchy Phenomenize mascara. I think this is probably edging ahead. I love that mascara. It's amazing. For my brows, this month, I mentioned my brow mousse. I like that. Yeah, that's what I was using for my brows. Okay, what else? Face highlighter. This one here, another matte product. Mineralized Skin Finish in Lightscapade, which came out with, what did it come out with? Real Sexy collection, was it, or something? I can't remember. It was one of the limited edition collections recently that came out. I think it was Real Sexy. It's just a gorgeous beigey kind of highlighter. It's really gorgeous, so love that. For contouring, Kevin O'Quan, again, having a bit of a Kevin O'Quan love affair at the moment. This is the sculpting powder in medium, and you can see it there. It's kind of showing up weirdly on this camera because there is really no yellow or orangey tone in this at all. It's very neutral. It's very, very neutral. I'll just see if I can get some sort of a swatch, because it's quite sheer, obviously being a sculpting powder, which is what you want. There it is there. yeah, I don't know, my camera is bizarre. This is obviously a matte powder, and it comes with this little sponge, which is really dirty, so I'm sorry. But yeah, great contouring product. Yeah, not much else I can say except it's really cool. I like that. What else? Blushes. I got into blushes in June, I have to say. Really, really liked using different blushes. First of all, probably the best one and the most used one is, again, it's my Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in Exposed, which is just a gorgeous colour. It's really, really natural, and these are such lovely ones to use, and I've worn off all the lovely pattern off the front of the pan. It's really cool. Give me more of these. I love them. This one here is so nice. It's such a gorgeous colour. It's from MAC, and it's a satin blush. It's Fleet Fast, and it's from the Hey Sailor collection. This is pretty much everything I bought from the Hey Sailor collection. There was nothing else in there that I was impressed by at all, but I thought this was a gorgeous blush. It's a lovely corally blush. It's just a lovely colour. It's such a nice colour. I'll show you. There it is there. So it's a lovely coral, and yeah, very beautiful. So I love that. Another one I really liked was Immortal Flower. This was from the Très Chic collection, and it's like a really pale peach colour, and that's it there. It actually looks white on the camera, but it isn't. That's it there, swatched. Oh, can you see it? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there it is there, and it's just a lovely peach, and yeah, that is quite pretty. And another one I really enjoyed this month was Pink Cult, which is a matte blush from MAC. Pink Cult was re-promoted with the Real Sexy collection, and again, it is just the coolest of cool, kind of mauvey pink colours, and that's it there. A very, very nice blush, so love that. So that's all my blushes that I liked. What else is there? Eyeliner. Oh yeah, eyeliner. This one from Avon. This is one of the Glimmer Stick Chromes, and it's in Mocha Flash, and it's a really nice eyeliner. It's a nice neutral brown, but it's got a kind of green duochrome. It's interesting. And I don't know if you'll see the green flash there to it, but it's really lovely, and it's a gorgeous soft pencil. Blends really nicely, and quite surprised at that. Avon will sometimes surprise you with how good some of their cosmetics are. But that one I really love, the Glimmer Stick Chromes, and that's Mocha Flash. Lip products, lip liner. This is from Laura Mercier. It's called Potpourri. There it is there. And it's just a really nice kind of nudie pink, I suppose. It's nudie pink sort of colour. But yeah, very, very nice. I like that. Two lipsticks I have loved to death this month, or in June. This one is called Gentle Nude is Back, and it's from Catrice. And you know me, I love my Catrice lipsticks. I think they're incredible quality for the price. And there's Gentle Nude is Back. It's a lovely kind of soft muted pink, the sort of mauve or lilac-y sort of undertone. Gorgeous. So moisturising. Such an amazing formula. They're glossy and just gorgeous. And this one here is an Edward Bess. This one is Tender Love. I'm wearing it today. And Tender Love is a much more browny pink colour. It's showing up quite red on my camera, of course, which my camera just is completely colorblind. But it's a kind of a, it's a sort of a browny pinky color. There is a bit of red to it as well, but it's really nice. So that is my favourites. I just have two products to show you which were real disappointments in June, and I held on to them just to show you what they were. The first one was a foundation, and I had one major problem with this foundation. This is the Clinique Redness Solutions foundation. It has SPF 15, and this is in the shade 02, which is Calming Fair. I don't know if you can see that. Calming Fair. Now, this seems to be all very nice. It's a decent colour match for me. Decent match. Maybe tiny bit yellowy, but no, not bad. There it is there. It's not bad. Lovely, soft, blendable formula. Very, very nice. Dewy enough finish. Kind of satiny, dewy finish. Medium coverage. That's all fine so far. I put this on, and by the end of the day, bright orange. The amount of oxidization that I was getting with this foundation is just ridiculous. I'm wondering whether maybe applying some sort of vitamin C cream to your skin before you use something like this might help, because it's an antioxidant. I don't know, and I really just don't have the energy to start experimenting in that to that extent. But this is a good foundation, except it oxidized so badly on my skin. I got home yesterday, I wore it yesterday just to give it another go and see, and I looked in the mirror when I was sitting in the car yesterday before I got out of the car, and my neck was its usual colour, pinky whitey colour, and my face was orange, which was dismaying to say the least. And yeah, so this oxidizes like a bitch on me anyway, and I don't know if any of you have ever found that with this foundation, but yeah, so it's a pity because it is actually quite nice. Maybe if you powder over it that might form some kind of a barrier, I don't know, but so no, that was a bit sad. The other thing that I was disappointed with was this mascara. This is the YSL. It's the false, what is it called? Yeah, volume effect. False lash effect, volume effect. Shocking. It even says shocking on the bottle. Yes, it was shocking. The reason it was shocking was because it is the gloopiest, wettest mess of a mascara I've ever used. And you can see there's the brush, and you pop the brush in here and just yucko, you can hear it coming out. There's clumps all over this brush. You have to kind of, you know, do this. You have to sort of take off half the product before you use it, and I don't like doing that. Like when you go back in, then it's all gathering up again. Now maybe I'm going to sort of leave it for a while, and if it dries out a bit, maybe it might be a bit better. But it's really hard to use. It clumps on your eyelashes. The brush doesn't, it's just a mess. And also it's got a weird smell. It's got a kind of a really rosy sort of smell. Oh, I don't like that. This is in the colour black red, I think, or it doesn't say, but it's a sort of a reddish black, dark reddish black colour. And I was really hoping that this would work because I wanted to try that colour. You know, I thought maybe with green eyes it might look good. Anyway, fail. That's it, guys. I've got to cut this short now because my camera is saying stop. So I will talk to you all again soon. Giveaway coming up very soon because I've reached 1,000 subscribers, so I am happy about that. If you'd like to see this haul video, let me know. It will be huge. I might have to break it up into 2 parts, so I can stand it. But that's all. So take care everyone, and be good, and I hope you're all well, and I will see you all again soon. Bye bye. There's really very little red to see in that. It really is cool, really cool toned powder. Right.